What's up, YouTube? I remember the last video I made. I can't remember if I did a winter one or not, so if I didn't, I'll put some pictures in here. Most of you know, especially if you're from the Northeast, we had our first kind of rough winter in a while. It is March. What is today? 8th, 9th? I don't know. 60 something degrees, beautiful. So I played hooky from work and gonna get some stuff done. I'll make this one pretty short as best I can, but I want to say one thing, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know, but I've always been curious what would happen if we had a harsh winter, because they have not gotten into the beets and greens at all. And I think you can even tell now, and I'll put some pictures in. These are, apologies for the wind, devastated, right? I mean, just totally gobbled up. Shit, I'm worried about the wind. Sorry about that, but one of the best years ever as far as winter now. I think the interesting thing, and I was on the fence about even doing more food plots this year, or at least as big as I've done in the past. But the really interesting thing is, now that I've got a taste, will that change their fall appetites? Clover, as you guys know, clover and chicory mix has always been a favorite over here in the spring pasture like I got cows plot. And we'll likely get another cold spell, but tomorrow is supposed to dip back down into the early 30s. I'm having trouble with English today. Low 30s, and then supposed to pop back up. So I might be late on the whole freeze thaw frost seeding, but I've done this. This will be my third year now. Just put a hole in the bag of putting fusion down on my established plot. So gonna run around this whole thing here for the next half hour. Overseed. It absolutely is not going to hurt. The question you should always ask yourself, is it worth the $90? I watch all winter long for Black Friday sales, and sometimes lately it seems like it's over $100. That might be too rich for some of you guys. I think if I didn't overseed, it'd be fine, but certainly I think it helps, as well as obviously keeping it mowed. You can see I got some wet spots, so I'm going to avoid those. But putting down more seed, I do not subscribe to, can hurt. Clover is not one of those that's gonna compete itself or whatever, right? So what I might do this year, way off in the distance there, is I might do an annual there. I have not done that in the past. It's where all my pears are. It's a smaller area, and I'm starting to think, let me know what you think, this big field over here, it's just, even with the apples and the peaches on each side, you can see the hedgerow, it's just too much, I think, out in the open for them. And I just get better activity over here where they've got these, you know, standing little islands of trees. Obviously you can see I'm trying to grow that to be less of a field, and where I'm putting the chestnuts down, and way off in the back you can't see are the pears. Got the oaks. These are gonna take forever, right? But eventually this area might become a little bit more secluded, but for now I might do an annual plot, just a small, it's about not even a quarter of an acre way back there, just to see. I also kind of want to experiment maybe with doing some corn, short corn, stuff like that. This year I don't know, there's a lot going on. So a little 4-minute update for you, and you know, if you're interested in frost seeding, all my plot prep, go way back and watch those videos. Love you guys.